Hello, everybody. I apologize if I sound a little choked up. Alright. Sorry about that. I might be down with something. I don't know if I am. I will find out, I guess, if I get sick later on in the week, I guess. But anyway, right now I'm just waiting for Black Beacon to update and load. Because right now it is, right now it's kind of, oh, there we go. Okay, and I'm gonna swap over to the gaming, tab. Give me a second. Also, I do have an AC. I finally have an AC now. Oh my god. So, my room isn't gonna get unbearably hot anymore while I stream. I do have some stuff blocking off the airflow from, like, directly flowing onto my mic. So, hopefully it shouldn't be picked up. Also, if my audio sounds a bit different, I did some fiddling, trying to see if I could, make myself, see if I could do, if I could both make myself loud enough to be heard. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize my desktop audio was on. I apologize. I did some recording, just to do some testing. But also I shouldn't have to adjust my microphone anymore, which is good. Because, after I got the... Okay, I'm gonna get into the game. After I got my AC installed, what I did was I also rejiggered some of my setup, which I may post on Twitter later, which I've linked this time. I wasn't stupid. I made sure to link it, put it in my stuff below. So, that's there, if you wish to follow me there. But, hopefully I shouldn't have to adjust my microphone anymore. It's pretty set where I'm putting it. I'm gonna try not to hit it or anything. Don't mind the sound to me.
We meet again. How many times would you say we've met?
Him. Also, I don't ooh. Somebody is trying to have issues on my end. Okay. Okay, I hope the audio is good. I also have my mic gain up, I think, up to the max, so there's that. And that's on, that's on my microphone, by the way. It's a little switch on my microphone. Okay, where's the tab? Okay. I'm also going to just quickly check something, and then I'm going to close my browser. Because I need that. No, my brain's being stupid, don't mind me. But I don't need that open, and I definitely need to make sure that I have enough memory, because my computer's been having some issues, so that's fun. Anyway. Look. That works. I know I posted it up on Twitter, but in case anyone who does not follow me on Twitter, before his banner switched, because I think they've swapped now. Oh.
I can promise one thing for you. Well, maybe...
Before the banner swapped today, actually managed to get... Will this game stop having issues, please? Thank you. Actually managed to get his first constellation. I know that's not what they're called, but fucking... Oh, shit. But Genshin, has kind of, ingrained that into my head. I really hope, this is not a precursor to me having so many issues trying to stream. Because I downloaded the hotfix while I was talking, a minute ago. Come on, let me in. Please? If I have to swap games midstream, I am going to be so upset.
We meet again. How many times would you say we've met?
Okay. But yeah, I managed to get his first potential thingy. Oh god. close some things. Okay, I'm gonna close this because I've got too many things open. I'm still going to be working on a sword. That's why on Twitter and Blue Sky, if you follow me there, I stated I would possibly also be doing event stuff. Complete main story EX. Complete 12 stations trapped in a catacomb. Complete side story, an old friend returns. Because I am most definitely not getting to chapter 7 today. No, 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 no. Especially considering I'm going to be doing some other things before I dive headfirst in the story, just to get into the groove of it. Okay. Yes? Yes, on sharp? Okay, let me go grab that right quick. I'm gonna grab this. Ah! The only thing I hate about stupid cans, you know what, I have a cup. I'm just gonna put my drink in my cup. Is that sometimes I'm not necessarily paying attention enough and I end up spilling it on myself and that's annoying. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh. Oh yeah, I can do this. That easy, no problem. Okay, hang on. Putting my can over there. Okay. Ah, my necklace is trying to choke me. Anyway. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, I see. Really? Really? Do I want to even touch that? I'm legitimately wondering because I have not through any sort of... I'm not done with the plot. Let me look at Vulcan's Grace. Complete main story. Complete side story. An old friend returns. Clear main yeah, of course. Yep. Okay. So I can get these to show up. Okay, I'll do their trials later. And then, of course, there's the free retrieval stuff going on. Okay. As for if I will be going for the new character that just dropped, actually, no, I have no interest in her. I don't really know who she is. So there's that. I would really like to be able to grab that, thank you. I actually plan to grab that on stream. Of course. Okay. Anyway, let's see what I can do for him right quick. Okay. Because I've been working on his skills quite a bit. Let me see. Okay, let's do a few sweepies to get my daily sorted. I've got, I can restore yeah, I've got more than enough stuff to restore things, so I can just do that right quick. And then I will go to him, and I will use... Also, please let me know if my audio is too loud, for my microphone. Because I'm trying to make sure I don't peak the microphone. But I also don't want the game to be too quiet, and I just realized I think my audio for the game is actually way too quiet. Hang on. Let me turn it up a bit. Okay. Okay. I can't guarantee I won't get drowned out during a fight, but generally if I'm in a fight, I will be focusing on trying to stay alive. Okay, anyway. Let me just do this. I don't think anyone else I use uses his materials, so I've just been doing this. Okay. Okay. Claim all. Okay, yeah. Also, I was a bit dumb. I don't know when weekly resets quite yet. I need to start noting that down. But I will be doing... Why is my phone buzzing? Okay, what's complaining now? Oh. But I've already done, like, these events. And my brain goes dead on me. Oh, I forgot to use, okay, yep. Okay, I already did that. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go away, fly. I don't know how the flies got in my room. I think they got in when I got my AC installed. So, that's annoying. But we're gonna go over here. Yeah, Tome of Fates. I don't know why I was calling it Tomes of Fate. Okay, anyway. Bookmarks. Damage increased by that much. Do this. I don't know if I actually have enough recommended power. Let me actually go... Let me check that right quick. I actually don't know. Okay, he's got that much. She's got that much. You know what? Okay, Arishan, come here. Let me actually get her skills worked on. I haven't, I've minorly been a bit dumb. Let me just do this. And this. That works. Not done. So not done. Okay, that should be enough. Because I realized I really do need a level of, wait, does Zero need the same materials as her? Oh, she does. Okay, but I'm gonna get, okay, I'm just gonna level this one right quick. I'm gonna get Arishan sorted just because I really need to work on her more. Was my starting 5-star. I actually got pity broken. I've only gotten pity broken twice. Once was by Nana, but that was only once because otherwise I've consistently just gotten pity broken by Arishan. I don't know if she likes me or if she's just fucking with me. I don't know. It's one of those, I need to craft up more of this. But yeah, she's like my highest constellation person. Because I got her. She was my chosen like 5-star from the starting not starting banner, well, the first like 30 things you can get a 5-star of your choosing. Yeah, what happened with her was I got her from the 30, from the the first 30 that you do get you a 5-star if you're choosing. I got her from that. Then literally the immediate pull after, she came home on that banner. I was like, what? But as a result, I've kind of just sort of used her as one of my other characters. Okay, that should be good enough. Let me... What about our weapon? Can I enhance that anymore? I don't have enough to withstand stud. Of course I don't. But now she's up to near level with everyone. 0, of course, is just higher level in general. That's because she's maxed out. Her weapon's not quite there yet. I need to work on their ancient marks, though those are a bit of an annoyance. Admittedly, okay. I'm gonna stop yapping and let me go over here. I don't know if I'm stupid or if I'm just way too ballsy because my brain's like, oh yeah, I wanna try and challenge this, even though I don't have the recommended power. Not sure. Let's recommended power. Well, let me actually get this sorted right quick. Claim all. Let me actually go over here. What can I level? Workshop. I've got a lot of this, you know, sure. Oops. Yeah, I've got a good amount of stuff in back there. Can I do this now, please? No, okay. I'm just gonna do a quick dispatch because I'm not in the mood. Okay. Let me do this. And go over here and grab, oh damn, this. Okay. And then I'm going to go into here.
I always feel a bit sad whenever I make a new friend.
Sorry to interrupt you. Okay.
0? To be honest, I don't actually hate her.
Wait, can I actually get another one of her thingies? Let me check right quick. Okay. Whoops, wrong thing. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, let me go down and grab that for Arishan. Because she's the next one I'm working on.
I certainly dislike you a lot. Though I've also taken a fancy to you. Is there a problem with that?
You know, that explains so fucking much. With my luck when it comes to getting pity broken by you. Okay. God, you require...
Your taste is unexpected. I'll just assume that you're trying to please me.
Okay. I'm gonna switch him back on.
I always feel a bit sad whenever...
Oh, what on earth is going on over here? Right. Also, I have hit the weekly limit for my EXP, so I can't even get anything right now when I claim my shit. So there's that. I don't that. Anyway, we're gonna be doing Tomes of Fate. I don't know if I want to try. You know, I'm not gonna try that just because I can't access a shield, a shielder. Or not a shielder, a support. I can word. I swear. I can word. I'm just a little... My brain's a little dumb. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I don't have option for support. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take off my wrist brace, actually, just to give my wrist some, room to breathe. Also, please let me know if my AC is able to be heard, because I am kind of worried that it can be heard, because it is not exactly quiet. So there's that. Though, I also don't...
Only those who lead by example can command loyalty unto death.
Anyway, I am also looking at, after I get my desk, which I do have up on Throne, if anyone wants to help me crowdfund that. It's been sitting at 40% for a few months. I am looking at a fan as well as a... And my brain goes dead. Give me that. A fan and a humidifier because my room gets pretty dry and that gives me a migraine. But, I don't have my usual little fan on right now. Mainly because I really had that on to keep my room cool. Or at least keep you cool. Whoop. I apologize. Okay. Off we go. Okay. But since my AC is in, I don't necessarily have to have it on anymore. Well, not really. You get what I mean, I hope. I hope I'm a little stupid. Okay. Aye! Press the
Do
button.
not attack strength with weakness.
Okay. I assume that the little symbol right here means I need that for the resident stuff. Okay, quest. Yeah, sure, 3 damage, 3 battles without damage. Sure, I can do that. That's fine. Okay. God, I love him so much. Okay. Ow, fuck. Okay. Trade. Just gonna grab that. And that is all I can grab that I can really think I really want. I can... Bleh. I know words. I know words, I swear. No! No. I don't want that. And let's go for battle because we're trying to work on that little questy. The questy quest. Okay. Yes. Camp. Yes, please, thank you. Let's... Yep. Leave, yep. But, oh, shit. No! No! Oh, fuck. I accidentally hit my mic. I apologize so much. I actually don't know if I can drink those Cokes now. Because I have some Coca-Cola and I have them situated in front of my AC so they can get cool. But, they just got knocked over, so I don't know if they're going to be safe to drink for a good bit. So there's that. Anyway. Boss. Off we go. Now if I can make it through this fucking bonk. Bonk. It's going to be a bit of a miracle.
Now is the time to turn the tide.
Nope. Task cleared. Proceed to claim. Yes! Okay. I've got 2 of these. Okay. Let me grab that. And... yeah, sure, why not? That'll work for me. Okey-doke. Oh! Claim. And give me that. Okey-doke. But if the audio balance is a bit off, please let me know. Because I was a bit spacey today, so I kind of forgot to double check anything, so, ooh. Ah, my nose. body hits like a truck. I love that so much. Okay. Give me that. Quest. I'll do this, I guess. No. I will risk that, I guess. Let's find out what that does. I'm probably gonna regret this. Okay. I'm gonna go with the one that's in the middle. After a moment, it's got just my headset. No! Okay. Oh. Okay, give. Let's go trade. Okay. And max loss value of everyone plus one. Why would I want that? No, legitimately, why would I want that if that's what I think it is? No. No. Oh, hello! Turtle Pivot. I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, thank you for the follow. I don't. God damn it. Okay. I won't go. Oh, okay, gotcha. I unfortunately don't know. I don't know Spanish. Oh, sorry. Yeah, understandable. Okay, let me just do that. Yeah. Okay.
Do not attack strength with weakness. Even the wise can make mistakes.
Ouch. Ah! Let's heal. Oh. Heal again. Okay. Ah. I see. Oh.
Now is the time to turn the tide!
Okay. Okay, let me do that. Deeper in the fate. Okay, I'm gonna do this. this. Yes! Okay. Camp. I don't think anyone needs healing, so I'll just do this and... my level, I believe I'm 47 so far. In terms of yeah, I'm trying to get to level 50 as well. Yeah, this works. Yeah, leveling's a bit... I haven't been doing story, so I haven't leveled very quickly. I've mainly done... Oh, shit!
Now is the time to turn
I don't like doing this part.
stones capsizing the boat.
Where is she? Okay, I might have to wait for her to show back up.
Ansu, end it all.
I don't know where she went. Oh, there she is.
Place inside.
Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble. Then let's be a bit more serious.
Slice through the drifting clouds above. Drifting stones capsizing the boat. Now is the time to turn the tide.
Yes, okay. 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 I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to use some resin to get some of these. Okay. Okay. And I think that's... There we go. Okay. And let me go here. Okay. Was... Oh, okay. Okay. Can I do any more? Oh! I can actually do more in this mode. I didn't even realize. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten... Let me double check. I think I've gotten most of his skills leveled up pretty far. He's the only one who uses, the materials. Yeah, I can't level him up anymore until I reach level 50. Yeah. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely getting my main team leveled. I don't really have anyone else. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. God, this is gonna be annoying. That's gonna annoy the crap out of me. Okay. I need to probably level his, yeah. Probably need to level his weapon. Actually, let me see. Can I do that? Oh, potential? I only managed to get his yeah. I only managed to get his C1 before his banner went away. He kept pushing me to hard pity, and I don't know why. Okay. My brain is trying to just French fry. Yeah. Oh, Asti. This lady? I need to probably work on her more. I briefly had her worked on for a bit until I got him. I actually haven't... I probably need to start learning proper rotations, because literally I've just been throwing... I've just been throwing G-Chat at everything. and I forget to swap characters. Where is she even at? Yeah. Yeah, I need to probably work on her eventually. I know I've got her signature weapon. I just gotta... I'll work on her at some point. God damn, that's a lot. Oh, I don't have enough, yeah, I don't remember what I have on her. I haven't really worked on ancient marks in a while when it comes to anyone outside of Chicha. Let me remove that. HP, HP, HP. Let me just see if I have anything I can shove on her right quick. Okay, let me just... Can I rotate this, please? There. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to work on her off stream just because I haven't worked on her too much. I do need more gold though if I want to level her. So that's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just go to brute force mode and do this. Right quick. That and yeah, I need to start reworking his ancient marks because on my end because I don't damn, last time I touched this I didn't have him.
Need my help? Just ask.
Yeah, I know I need to can I actually check his ancient marks right quick? Okay, yeah. I really need to work on his stuff more. I just haven't had the materials for it, I think. Actually, can I level this up right quick? Why? Okay. I'll leave that alone for the moment. And just quickly do this mode right quick. Yeah, I don't know exactly how those work. I don't know if it's random what what it adds, or if it's whatever you click on when you're adding the stuff together. Oh. Gotcha. I'll have to level her up. Yeah.
Now is the time to turn the tide! With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try and remember to do the stuff.
Ansu. End it all. Fluttering wings. Thanks for your guidance.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Complete insight.
Now is the time to turn the tide!
All good. English is hard.
With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
Ansu.
Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble.
Now is the time to turn the tide!
Can my buttons work, please?
Do not attack strength with weakness. To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan? With the right timing, location, and support,
Dang.
victory is assured.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I could probably get higher score, but I'm not gonna bother with that right this second. Okay. That works. Have I done anything else with these things? No, I have not. Probably because of that power level. Okay, I'm gonna do at least this, and then I really probably should do story, because I got a little bit. Oh, I got my neck. Oh, hell.
Do not attack strength with weakness. Do not attack strength with weakness. Do not attack strength with weakness.
Where did he go? Ow!
Now is the time to turn the tide.
Yep, I'm trying to remember.
Complete insight. Full.
Drifting stones capsizing the boats. Light to the drifting clouds. Sever the records of the earth below. Now is the time to turn the tide. Do not attack strength.
Oh, God. Ow! Yeah, I'm trying.
Answer. End it all.
Okay, that's not how she works.
Now is the time to turn the tide! Slice the drifting clouds. Sever the records of the earth below. Do not attack strength with weakness.
There you go. Ow. Whew.
To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan? With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
Okay. Okay, I am not gonna try and do Nightmare, because no. No, I'm actually gonna try this. Okay. But I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Okay. Kind of, I'm trying to remember what that is exactly. Here.
Fluttering wings. Fall.
Slice to the drifting clouds above.
Ow! Oh, that, God.
Even the wise can make mistakes.
That.
Wait! We can make good use of this large gear.
Ow.
Interesting. Then let's be a bit more serious.
Complete insight.
It's been way too long since I did this fight.
Fall.
Sever the records of the earth below.
Oh.
Now is the time to turn the tide.
Heal. Ow! Ah! Ah! Heck. Ouch. Ah. Ow, 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 ow.
Complete insight. Fall.
Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble.
I hate this shit again.
Then let's be a bit more serious. Then let's be a bit more serious. Interesting fellow.
Answer. End it all. Fluttering wings. Fall. Fluttering wings. That's what pain feels like. It's okay. I'm still alive.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Well done, An. You can come back now. Thanks for your guidance.
Oh. I didn't realize the gears on the floor did damage when it spits those out. So, oops. Let me see if can I even do the rest of this? I can't. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do some of this just for some free permanent pulls. I can't word.
Only those who lead by example can command loyalty unto death. Drifting stones capsizing the boat. Do not attack strength with weakness.
Ah!
Even the wise can make mistakes.
My button's not please.
Sever the records of the earth below. Do not attack strength with weakness. Now is the time to turn the tide!
Come on, game, please. Yes, okay.
To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan? With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
Okay. Okay. Should probably switch it to 0 just so I can get the buff started. Ow.
Spread your wings, Ansu.
Do not attack strength with weakness. Slice through the drifting clouds above. Do not attack strength with weakness. Now is the time to turn the tide!
Fluttering wings.
Whew.
To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan? With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
Okay, 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 okay.
Spread your wings, Ansu. Fluttering wings.
Oh, I forgot that. Good.
Fall.
Slice through the drifting clouds. Sever the records of the earth below. Do not attack. Even the wise can make mistakes.
Fluttering wings.
Soy.
Drifting stones capsizing the boats. To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan? With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but it seems like I've got enough recommended power level for most of these? Maybe? I shall find out.
Spread your wings, Ansu. Complete insight. Fluttering wings.
Do not attack strength. We flight the drifting clouds above. Drifting stones capsizing. Now is the time to turn the tide.
Complete insight. Full.
Do not attack strength. Clouds above.
Ouch.
Now is the time to turn the tide. To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan? With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
Okay, let's challenge you guys. I didn't realize the option was there, actually. Okay.
Spread your wings, Ansu.
Okay.
Fluttering wings.
Flight through the drifting clouds above. Drifting stones capsizing the boat. Flight through the drifting clouds. Sever the records of the earth below. Do not attack strength with weakness. Sever the records of the earth below. Now is the time to turn the tide.
Swap to 0.
Do not attack strength with weakness. Do not attack strength with weakness. Now is the time to turn the tide! Sever the records of the earth below. Clouds above. Sever the records of the earth below. Drifting stones capsizing the boats. To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan? With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
Okay. That's it for these Trials of Prophecy. Okay. Don't know if those reset. Let me use those poles right quick on this. Okay. And I got Arishan's weapon again. Okay. Let me go refine it right quick. Weapons, enhance, sync. Yep. Sync level 3. Okay, and I think that's close to the one I have zeros at. Hers is... Ah, okay. Okay, so I want to keep trying for more of that right quick. Then I can... Okay. I don't think I've ever gotten that weapon before. Using these for... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay, and let me check. Is it reverse? Do I have the recommended? I do not. I do not want to... No. I don't have the recommended power levels, so I might want to wait. What is this complaining about? Hmm? Oh. Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm pretty sure I finished all of this. Yeah, I have. Okay. Make sure I don't need to level up anyone else's. You know, I might actually want to... Okay, I'm actually gonna... What does she need right quick? What do you need? You need the... Okay. Yeah, I can go to those from the box. I think Arishan also needs some. I'll double check right quick. Yeah, she does. Aha. Okay. What is this complaining about? Oh. Okay.
The so-called immortality,
Oops, sorry about that.
so-called...
Let's actually level her a bit, I guess.
This reminds me of my days as an apprentice steward.
Oh, okay. Okay. Don't need to... Okay. Have I finished clearing hard mode of chapter 4? Yeah, I have. Okay. I didn't mean to press that. Okay, let me make sure I don't need to do anything else before... Let me actually... Okay, I'm gonna put my wrist brace back on while I'm clicking. I'm gonna actually just... her stuff up to level with Ji-Cha. Alright, quick. Oh, it's done and I don't have to remember to do it later. Ah! I need to go get more money. Okay. Quickly. Nope, I am... My brain is deciding to be mush. Okay. Oh, that is so wrong. Okay. I am gonna... I am so close to another level. Okay. Okay. Go down over here. Skill. Level 9. Let's get this. And I think I need to craft up more. Oh, I don't have enough to craft up more. Okay. Whoopsie. I use a little bit more stamina to get some more of that. And also my level going up. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okey-doke. Okey-doke. Have I gotten anything from him? Not enough, okay. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Oh, I can what? I can what now? Is that even tied to anything? Is it tied to this? It is. Well, I was wanting to get his weapon on stream today, so I guess I will do this. Maybe, no. I don't know if it has... No, I will do this... I'll probably do that off stream, okay. But I'm going to stick to what I said, and I'm gonna do chapter 6. Grandeur River. Okay. My neck. Around 4,500 years before the world calendar. That was a distant era. Back then, the mountains and rivers were young, untamed living beings thrived without language, writing, or established doctrines. I'm gonna move my controller a little bit so I'll yank the cord. The river flowed ceaselessly, nurturing the first people who prospered and multiplied. The first sparks were lit, pottery and fishing nets were crafted, and rice was cultivated in fields cleared by stone tools. An ancient civilization, later known as Qian, quietly took root. A young man with black hair squats by the bank, picking up a piece of sun-dried turtle shell from the sandy ground. Not far, among the aquatic plants, a little turtle cautiously extends its head, observing the young man on the shore. Beneath the clear water, smooth pebbles are faintly veiled in green, resembling moss but subtly different. The youth offers a gentle greeting to the little turtle.
Hey there, little one.
Oh. The tiny turtle remains unmoved as a distant voice echoes from afar.
Chieftain.
The young man does not react.
Chieftain.
The youth remains undisturbed, seemingly oblivious to the call.
Jisya.
Startled by the sudden shout, the little turtle swiftly retreats into the water, leaving a trail of ripples behind. The young man turns his head in response.
Oh, it's you, Sanglo. You startled the little one.
What little one?
Chicha points to the surface, where a stream of tiny bubbles dances on the water. Changlo does not ask further about what Chicha is indicating, simply shaking his head with a sigh.
You're not a kid anymore. You're a chieftain, and yet you're here lounging around? You can't just run off and hang out here for fun, you know.
I'm just taking a nap. Cut me some slack, Brother Sanglo.
Sanglo, okay.
You haven't forgotten about the 2 clans we conquered and who've joined us, right? The chieftains are on the way with their people, so you should show up and greet them. Also, messengers from 3 upstream clans have arrived. One wants to join us, another seeks peace, and the third is talking about wiping us out. You've got to figure out how to respond to them.
Oh god!
Well, the last one is a bit tricky, and I'll handle it personally. As for the others, just help me out with them, Brother Sanglo.
Chicha stands up.
Those willing to join our clan will accept them, and those seeking peace will treat with respect. As for the ones drawing their weapons...
Wait, his... Oh! Oh, he didn't have teal eyes back then. Okay, that's good to know. He passes the turtle shell to Shanglo.
We'll reply with a letter. A declaration of war.
Shanglo pauses for a moment, then contemplatively fiddles with the turtle shell, asking.
But they don't even have writing yet. Wouldn't it be better to send a messenger with a verbal message?
Chicha smiles as he strolls along the river upstream.
That's why we must write them a letter. Since they don't know how to write, we'll have the messenger read it to them. The characters you invented are our most powerful weapon. And it's just a shame few understand that.
Oh, okay, 1 second. Give me just a second. I just got a DM. I really should probably turn off Discord when I'm streaming. It's fine. Changlo catches up with Jicha, walking beside him.
Even if you say so, I don't quite understand why words can be more powerful than spears and arrows. We're standing firm because we have a mighty chieftain.
Even if you're clueless, our future kin will get it.
Well, what you've been doing always leaves us scratching our heads. But seriously, all things seem to work out fine in the end. Sure, I'll record your words as always. Maybe our future kin will grasp your wisdom better than I do.
Stop thinking of me as some sage. I just have some insights and that's all. By the way, I understand you record the formal conversations between clans, but do you really have to record our casual chats too?
That's where you missed the point.
To you, it's chit-chat, but down the line, it becomes history.
History? So another new term?
This world is full of unnamed things. We simply don't have enough words for them. Before you became the chieftain, I could sum up all I saw in a few words. The things that fly, we call them birds. The things with sharp fangs, we call them beasts. The things with scales, we call them fish. And for ourselves, we call us human. But under your leadership, our clan flourished. Our domain expanded with more people, and we need new words, even if it's just for newborns. Birds in varied hues, beasts in diverse forms, and fish in all sizes demand a range of names.
Oh, really? I haven't noticed that. It's just those clans upstream keep challenging us. We defeated them one after another, moving upstream, and that's all.
Kicha stops, looking upstream where the river vanishes into the hanging clouds on the horizon.
Well, we've come a long way indeed. It's incredible how the river still looks as vast and endless as when we first set out. When will it start to narrow down? Where does it trickle into a tiny stream?
You're asking about the river's origin, right?
Kicha bursts into laughter.
Well, there are too many questions I have in mind. How many people live along this grand river? How much land does it span? And what kind of lives do they lead? If they thrive, can we learn from them? And if they struggle, can we help them?
Chonglu also grins.
Well, looks like I've got a lot ahead of me on this road with you.
You don't say. Someday you'll see our clan throughout the whole... Wait, what was that term you invented?
World.
Yeah, the whole world. Since you invented characters, you've named so much. So why not give this river a name too? Invent some new terms, a unique title befitting this majestic river, so that future generations know it was the G-Clan who named it.
You do sound like a chieftain at times like these. But even so, just don't vanish without a word in the future.
All right, he's up. I'll make sure to leave a word before sneaking off next time.
Suddenly, the young man's tone changes, shedding its previous gentleness.
And draft another decree for me, informing the entire G-Clan that we're marching to conquer the upstream clan that dared to challenge us. As usual, those willing to join me will march forth, and after victory, the conquered land will be theirs. As for those who decide to stay here, I won't force them to join the war.
Sure. To be honest, there's one thing that's been on my mind for a while. Whenever you issue an order, you've never considered what will happen if we lose the war.
Huh? Why do I have to consider that?
The young man's face still carries a hint of innocence. In both his words and gaze, there's a trace of boldness and ruthlessness typical of youth.
If a mountain blocks, we scale it. If a river blocks, we cross it. If a boulder blocks, we break it. If a thorn blocks, we burn it. If a beast blocks, we hunt it. If a clan blocks, we conquer it. To me, the path ahead is just that simple.
Later, the historical records of Qian contain this account. While overlooking the river, Chenglu posed a question to the Emperor. What if our clan faces defeat? The Emperor chuckled in response. Why worry? If a mountain blocks, we scale it. If a river blocks, we cross it. If a boulder blocks, we break it. If a thorn blocks, we burn it. If a beast blocks, we hunt it. If a clan blocks, we conquer it. Such is how I conquer all challenges in the world. And so the Sheng clan continues their journey westward. Following the river's meandering path towards the setting sun. The mountains grow taller, the river more tumultuous. In the deep canyons, exotic birds perch on unfamiliar trees. Eventually, a glint of white appears in the distant sky, a hue colder and clearer than the clouds.
Why is that mountain white? How interesting.
That's snow, Chieftain.
Oh, like the cold stuff that only falls in winter. But it's summer now, right?
Higher places tend to be colder. Perhaps winter arrives early at such a high mountain.
Ji-Cha comments with indifference.
Another unfamiliar sight.
This arduous journey has spanned thousands of miles. He has witnessed numerous mountains, rivers, birds, beasts, plants, and landscapes unseen by prior generations. Yet he no longer experiences the same excitement and delight as he once did upon encountering new wonders. Oh. Birds migrate southward with the change in seasons. Rivers flow towards the sea. Somewhere, someday, his lengthy expedition will reach its conclusion. Where might that conclusion be? Chonglu's voice interrupts his thoughts.
That mountain is known as Snow Mountain by the clans who recently surrendered. They say there's an impasse beneath it. Those who ventured near the mountain never came back. The owner there doesn't seem too keen on uninvited guests.
Oh dear.
Well, it's pretty absurd that several clans have recently joined us with tens of thousands of people, but not a single one of them is willing to guide us through this mountain range. I wonder what kind of threat is daunting them. Speaking of which, Chieftain, should we halt our advance and send our messengers?
No, not needed.
Eh.
Our opposition doesn't seem keen on talking it out. Sending messengers would just be a waste of time.
Oh.
We've journeyed over 2,000 miles already. All this vast land is under our control, and we have the advantage in numbers. Even the snowy mountains and the impasse won't stop us.
As the sun dips below the horizon, the path begins to incline steeply.
The Snow Mountain is glowing red. Looks like a fire lighting up the sky.
Fire attracts moths. Let's hope the moths drawn here aren't too troublesome.
Well, we're on our opponent's territory, Chieftain. We might just be the moths in their eyes.
You know, there's nothing wrong with moths being drawn to flames. To a moth, that flame could be the brightest light it's ever seen.
Suddenly a clear whistle... Ah! Suddenly a clear whistle pierces through the twilight mist of the forest, interrupting their conversation. Perplexed, Ji-Cha examines the arrow. Oops, I accidentally hit my mic. Sorry. Several dark figures emerge from a distant hillside, with the foremost figure notably tall in the dusk. Their gazes meet unexpectedly. At that moment, both of them hear a resonating sound emanating from the void. There's a clash between a sword and a blade for the first time. Millennia later, when Ji-Cha stood alone at the foot of Mount Qian, he still heard that sound echoing in his ears. The blade had shattered while the sword remained intact, yet the echo of that ancient clash endured, resonating throughout the expansive land of Qian for over 5,000 years, perpetually audible. The blade had shattered. Blech. That's a bit of a screw up there. Next stage. Ah yes, we're back to the present. Lovely. Okay. Proceed. Why not automatically? Why, you son of biscuit. Yoink.
Need my help? Just ask.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my controller. God, I've got got such a bad crick in my neck. Oh, it hurts. Azzy. Millennia past, the once desolate mountain now forms the foundation of a bustling city. Qian's history may be extensive, but all of it closely links to its capital, since it is Qian's history may be extensive, but all of it closely links to its capital. Since its establishment during the era of the First Emperor, Qingyu City has been a center of intrigue and conflict. Today, even this ancient city resembling jadeite is veiled in a cerulean mist, a foreboding haze descending from the mountaintop enveloping this ancient city.
Observation pavilion checked. Ancient City Alley checked.
Huh. Amid the city's crossroads, a purple flash swiftly moves atop the buildings, pausing occasionally to capture moments with her cell phone camera.
Outer City checked. No signs of residents.
Wouldn't surprise me if they're all holed up in houses.
Ming Xiaomin is doing a great job evacuating the citizens here in such a short time. But that specific area...
Her cell phone camera is directed towards the structures beyond the city. Despite the dense cerulean mist, numerous figures remain discernible. Hang on.
If only the evacuation halfway up the mountain could go as smoothly.
Positioned along the upper reaches of the Grandeur River, Qingyu City was more severely impacted by the cerulean blight compared to Chongling City, resulting in a quicker and more comprehensive evacuation. Okay, I think I got my pick. Within the vast city, apart from members of local clans hesitant to abandon their ancestral homes, only Wei-Shi members like Azzy remain stationed there.
Hey, that store looks familiar. Ancient Qingyu Hot Pot. Wait, isn't that the top pick on the 10 must-eat restaurants list on Qingyu Advisor?
Okay.
I had to wait in line for nearly 3 hours just to check out this spot. Now there's no line, but no people either. Ugh, this entire place is deserted. I remember when this street used to bustle with crowds. Maybe I can hit up all the stores on this street now.
I don't think there are any shopkeepers.
And I'll snap some pics, then create a special edit with a filter. The headline could be something like, "A shocking sight, unveiling an empty Qingyu City." Before I came here, Qing made it clear. Once you reach Qingyu City, follow Master Yuan Tren's lead and don't post anything online. But then again, if I don't seize this opportunity, I might never get such a chance again.
A sudden noise behind her interrupts her internal conflict. As Azzy looks back, the figures of beasts gradually...
Let's address the situation first and save the photo talk for later.
Figures of beasts gradually emerge from the cerulean vapor.
Oh, you think you're the bosses here now? Get down!
Okay. My nose itches.
This mountain, a beacon of grandeur and righteousness, towers high, a testament to nature's glorious finesse. The ancient scholars really had a way with words. Seriously? Who's calling me now when I'm out on patrol? Hello? Hello? Oh?
As he immediately changes her tone upon hearing the voice on the other end of the phone.
This is Tangsu speaking, Your Excellency. I'm currently patrolling the business district. Everything is under control, and all the residents have been evacuated. Do you have guests, Your Excellency? Understood. I'll head down immediately to meet them. That scared me. Note to self, check the caller ID before picking up next time. But visitors being allowed into the city at this hour, with Master Yuan personally instructing me to retrieve them, they must be someone significant. I wonder who they could be.
Okay, can I get down? I'd like to be able to get down from the rooftops, please. Okay. That works. Oh god, here's. No. Shooting fog applies a powerful slow effect to any player who enters it. Try to avoid it. Monsters interested in fog will be strengthened by the fog for a period.
That cerulean vapor is back. It's so dense this time. You can almost see it hanging in the air. If I stumble into it accidentally, I might breathe in a lungful of that mist and end up with my brain rusted.
Ah, jeez.
The mist up ahead doesn't look too thick. I'll hold my breath and dash through in one go. Oh no, my body is getting heavy. Let's steer clear of these mists.
Wait. Anything up here? No?
Oh, isn't this the path leading to the royal palace? I wonder how things are going on Master Yuan-Chuan's side. But for now, I need to head down the mountain to welcome some esteemed guests. We're only halfway up, and managing the mist and animals is already proving tough. The mist at the bottom of the mountain seems denser. I've got to be more careful.
Need my help? Just ask.
The mist ahead is too dense. Let's see. Maybe I should use the mist clearing lamp for us Weisho members. This device is designed to filter out anomalous substances from water. We didn't have enough time to develop devices that completely remove these substances, but this one can condense the vapor from cerulean water back into liquid.
It didn't. Okay. Nope. Nope. It didn't. I hate it when it does that. I don't know why, but sometimes it won't register that I've picked a support, which is annoying. Okay, let me. Let's go playing over here. Must be this, but I can't. Okay. It just wants to plane, it looks like. Okay. Okay, that's what I was complaining about. Okay. Let me actually go over here and... Or not that, that's retrieval redemption. Okay. Let me just get these sorted. I'm not gonna do any polls because I don't have any interest in what's her name? in Yuli, but I can save, so that works. Okay, yep. Okay, cancel support and go back and just pick them again. Just in case it decides to become, have issues. Okay. Oh no, I just realized the voices aren't working. Okay. Hang on just a second. Okay. I'm gonna go to the chatting screen right quick just so I can troubleshoot this. No! Ah! Wait. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game. Just give me just a second. I don't know why it suddenly decided to have issues, but I guess I was bound to have at least one bug. I guess. I don't know. Okay. Gotta wait for it to load. Load back up and everything. Just waiting for it to load. I am enjoying story from what I'm seeing so far. I'm glad it's doing the flashback stuff because that's really helpful for me. Okay, come on, game load, please. Yes, okay. Gotta switch back over to the gaming screen, so just give me just 1 second. Apologies. Yep. Let me in. I'm gonna try and go until at least 10 o'clock my time, which is...
We meet again. How many times would you say we have met?
Not enough, my good friend, my good sir. It's almost 9 o'clock my time, so at least for an hour. Damn, even though I napped earlier, that apparently has not done shit. Okay. Good
Need
to
my
know.
help? Just ask.
Okay. Not to mention, I'm gonna need my energy for emotional the damage tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. Because tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming Limbus Company. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna open up all my cans of Coke. Good, it didn't immediately try to
The mist
load.
ahead is too dense. Let's see. Maybe I should use the mist clearing lamp for us Weisho members. This device is designed to filter out anomalous substances from water. We didn't have enough time to develop devices that completely remove these substances, but this one can condense the vapor from cerulean water back into liquid.
Let me check something.
It's working! Let's use this opportunity to move out. The mist clearing lamp won't last long, and it can only purify a limited amount of vapor. We need to use it wisely. This waterfall is truly stunning. Oh, now is not the time to get lost in its beauty. If this dam wasn't so run down, the Cerulean plague wouldn't have spread this far.
Hey, it's you, Atsu. Heard you from a distance.
Hey, what do you mean by that? I made sure not to get too loud this time. By the way, the evacuation should be done by now. Aren't you leaving?
There was a family of elderly couples who couldn't move easily. I assisted them in leaving the city and got delayed. The evacuation here is going smoothly, but the residents halfway up the hillside are quite a challenge.
Those people, they can be quite difficult. I'll go check on them when I head back down. You can head back first.
Yikes. Okay.
Wasn't this street supposed to be closed off? Why does it seem like there's still activity on the second floor?
There he guesses I'm gonna walk in on someone. Oh. Mine. Oh. Okay then. Okay.
Some members are gathering up ahead. Let's go ask what...
Atsa, what's the hurt?
Master Yuan
Got it. I'll open the gate for you here. By the way, if you go further up, you might encounter some Tianli residents who haven't evacuated. Try to persuade them and avoid any conflicts.
Okay.
Understood.
Good to know. That's where I need to go. I'm not going that direction yet. Ancient well has weathered countless storms. Its waters are deep and still with no visible bottom. The rims of the well bears faint carvings barely legible. It reads 3 chances asking it is given. As he recalls this being a popular attraction online, the wish well of Qian City. Legend has it that tossing 3 coins into the well grants 3 wishes. Should we give it a try? Toss in a coin. Clear thought the coin disappears into the deep well. Toss in an arcade token, sure. Ancient wells already accepted 2 of Azzy's coins. A breeze brushes past its mouth, producing a ghostly woo woo sound, almost as if responding to Azzy's prayers. The only question remains is, what should the final wish be? No, in truth, Azzy's wish has always been the same from the very beginning. Toss in a commemorative coin, a cultural product from Qian City, with peace and joy imprinted on it. Wish everyone safety and happiness. With a clear thud, the coin disappears into the deep well. Oh! Well, that's nice. Okay, give me a second. My phone's being stupid. Okay. Yes! Okay. Do this and get going.
Where did those people go? They're not here.
Hey, I'm in charge of the evacuation operation.
Ah, it's you folks again. Spare us the lecture. We're tired of it.
What questions?
How long do we need to stay in the evacuation zone? And when can we return?
We haven't received any updates yet. Until the mist clears, at least.
But the weather forecast just keeps saying the date of mist clearing is uncertain.
Because this isn't just any extreme weather. There's something more to it.
Something more?
Well, it's a
Ozzy ponders for a moment, but struggles to find some way to explain it.
Regardless, we won't leave until we have a confirmed return date. I'm busy now, so...
All right. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're not a local here, right? You're not as familiar with this place as we are, so just stop causing trouble for us.
Resident vanishes in a blink of the eye. An eye. Grouches.
Hey!
I'm busy. Just spare me the speech.
It's not safe to stay in the city with the mist on Mount Tianquai.
Tianquai. Okay.
Come on, it's just ordinary mist. What could possibly go wrong?
Thick mist swirls accompanied by eerie sounds from deep within.
See? This is exactly what could go wrong. I'll handle things here. Huh? Where did everyone go? It feels like they were searching for something. Let's put that aside for now. Following Master Yuan Chuan's orders is my top priority. Hey, I wonder if those guests have reached the foot of the mountain yet.
An empty road winds through mountain crevices. The mountains lining the roads are contorted and seemingly endless. After driving alone for a while, a sense of potentially being lost amidst the peaks and valleys indefinitely begins to creep in. Eventually, a glimmer of white emerges in the distant sky. That is the perpetual snow atop the towering peaks. Noticing the white hue, I turn to my companions in the back seat, prepared to remind them of our impending arrival. As anticipated, Zero has been silently observing me. Just as I glance back, our eyes meet. I shift my gaze to Qian, who is dozing off in another seat. Hey, wake up!
No. This spicy hot pot is making my mouth water. Don't hold me back. Why are you stopping me from adding some durian in the spicy pot?
If that's what I think it is, lady, do not add that to the fucking... There are some people who like it, and then for the majority of people, it makes people sick, so do not! I glance back at Zero. Are you hungry? Zero shakes her head. Let's just eat something. Retrieving a loaf of bread from beneath the seat, I pass it to Zero. Zero accepts it quietly and tears open the plastic wrapping. Just as the crinkle of the torn package fills the air, Qian, who has been dozing with her eyes shut, abruptly springs up from her seat.
What? Are you trying to sneak some treats without me?
Then Zero has already taken an indifferent bite of the bread. She gives Qian a sideways glance without speaking. Then I retrieve another loaf of bread, tossing it towards Qian's head. With a deft leap, she catches the bread in her mouth before her head hits the roof. Is that Mount Tianquai?
Let me see. Oh yeah, we're getting close. That's Mount Tianquai, right? Soon we'll have a view of Shangyu City.
Someone is supposed to be guiding us here. She swiftly finishes the bread.
I'm your guide, and I've already picked you up. If you need directions, just ask the GPS in your car.
Wait, who the fuck's driving?
Once I get you to Shangyu City safely, we're all set.
Qian classes a... I can't word! I can't word! No! Okay. Qian casts a glance outside the window.
Once we get a bit closer, we'll be able to see it.
Honestly, it's quite strange.
Huh? What's so strange?
Building a city atop a mountain. The No matter how I think about it, a snowy mountain is definitely not the most ideal location for establishing a country's capital. I can't help but ponder what the original founder witnessed on the mountain that led to choosing this place over the vast plains. Was it the breathtaking scenery or insurmountable challenges? Daylight casts shadows on the horizon, shaping the mountain peaks. The melting snow transfigures in the drifting clouds cascading over the waterfalls. Bridges span over the waves and intricate pathways float in the air. The ancient architecture, with its substantial eaves and tiles, remains reminiscent of pages in a millennium-old book, unveiling the extensive history. I probably screwed up those. I apologize. I was trying to... My brain's like, let me just change a few words. Sorry. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, let me... Actually, okay. Blech. Actually gonna do something right quick. Let me check her skill levels. Can I craft anymore? No, I cannot. Damn. The logos is apparently not all that good, so I'll switch that to Erishon. That works. Okay. What do I have a ping for? What do I have ping? Why ping? Okay. That was just a general ping, it looks like. Okay. Okay.
Want to play?
I'm gonna actually... I'm gonna do that. And let me actually see, do I have enough to ascend her when... No, I do not. Okay, do I have enough to ascend her once I get up to that point? Craft. Okay, let me go to here. Yeah, I'm gonna divert right quick and just do a little bit of this. Because I've got the stuff for my stamina. Okay. Then I'm going to... I have to get enough of this, so let me go over here. Okay. Because I've already got stuff for G-Chat sorted. I just gotta get... That is not enough. That is so not enough for her. Okay. I need to go... Moonlit Secret Realm. I don't want to use too much because I want to leave some stamina from... Okay, that is... Let me actually... Can I... Let me go over here and... level up her weapon. I'm pretty sure I can just get the stuff I need to craft. Ooh. Okay, that answers that question. That's fine. Don't mind my brain being dumb. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I'm not gonna grab any thingies. I'm actually gonna grab that. I'm just gonna grab everything from this right quick. Because the monthly thing is gonna reset next month, but I have so much from my polls, just for Jicha, so. Okay. Okay. This is just gonna be, watching, I guess, G-Chap beat the shit out of someone. I don't know. Okay. The G-Clan has traveled thousands of miles up the river without facing a single defeat. Until today. Oh god. The young man returns from the battlefield, stained in blood. His gaze fixates on the snowy peaks, lost in contemplation.
Jixia. Jixia. Jixia!
Without looking back, Jicha remains focused on the mountain.
How many battles have we fought with them?
Qianlo hesitates for a moment before responding.
This is our 14th encounter. So far, we've had 3 draws and 11 defeats, but no victories. We've never faced such a setback before.
No victories.
Jicha covers his mouth with one hand, repeating the 2 words as if savoring them. Qianlo, unable to see Jicha's expression, assumes his chieftain is harboring frustration and tries to console him.
The scouts I sent out have gathered information. Our opponents are the Qian clan. They've been here long before we began our journey. They are natural hunters, known for their bravery and combat skills. Many clans along our path have refused to join us in the fight because they fear their strength. Should we consider a temporary retreat to regroup?
Retreat? Why retreat?
Sir? Sir? Jicha tilts his head slightly. In that moment, Qianlo realizes that Jicha's eyes sparkle with unprecedented excitement rather than frustration. Oh god. Oh god! Suppressing the surge of excitement within him, Jicha struggles to maintain composure lest he burst into laughter inappropriately. Throughout their extensive travels, Qianlo has never seen Jicha display such an expression. Despite the excitement in his tone, his words carry a tone of wisdom.
There's a first time for everything. While they are skilled fighters, they are not unbeatable. I can handle their tactics and strategies, but there's one thing we can't defend against. Their weapons. That's it.
Yes, I've heard about it. Our soldiers from the battlefield mentioned they were using cerulean weapons.
Yeah. Those weapons are way beyond our understanding. Not only is the color unfamiliar, but the material is like nothing we've ever seen. Their weapons slice through flesh and bone effortlessly, and nothing can withstand their edges.
Our people are murmuring that there's dark magic on those weapons, with the souls of the dead trapped inside, making them invincible.
Hey, Draconic! Hey! Currently fucking Jicha is trying to invade a fucking clan. Or invade the mountain that has a clan on it that keeps beating the shit out of him and his soldiers. Jicha seems to have a moment of realization.
Well, that's absurd. Those wielding the weapons are clearly living people.
Qianlo lets out a soft sigh.
The lands for hundreds of miles around the immense mountain bow to the might of the Qian, led by their renowned Lord of Weaponry.
Lord of Weaponry, Jicha's interest is piqued.
Lord of Weaponry. How intriguing. Does that mean he's the master of the world's deadliest weapons?
That's the story making the rounds. They claim he was the first to craft those unique cerulean weapons, and ever since then, the Qian clan has been invincible. Honestly, I'm more inclined to believe they have some secret techniques for forging those weapons. If only we could get our hands on some of their weapons, that would be something. Despite the clashes, we haven't been able to seize even a dagger from them.
I mean, you could probably, if they're using bows and arrows, it's gonna hurt. But I suppose you could just let yourself get stuck like a porcupine. Also, let me know if the audio is a bit fucky. I did do some adjusting a couple days the other day. Trying to make the game a little bit more louder because either my headphones are breaking or the game audio is just fucky because whenever I've gone to rewatch my streams, the game's been very, very quiet. So I tried to boost the audio, but I don't know if it's overpowering my... Oh, true. Very true. But yeah, I don't know if the audio is a bit fucky or what.
Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot that... Ouch.
Jicha adjusts the cloak on his injured left shoulder, catching Shanglu's wide-eyed stare. A broken arrow is lodged in Jicha's shoulder, the wound deep enough to reveal bone. Despite his injury, Jicha acts as if nothing has happened! Sir! Sir!
Your shoulder! Who dared to harm you?
Sir! Confronted by Shanglu's concerned gaze, Jicha reveals a grim smile.
Well, it was someone interesting who anticipated my dodge.
Jicha's eyes narrow slightly as he recalls the critical moment when the arrow sliced through the air. Ooh. If he had not reacted swiftly, dodging at the last second, the arrow would have pierced his heart. Unlike the earlier warning shot, the arrow was aimed at ending his life. The rush of returning from battle has subsided as the searing pain creeps up his arm. Sir! Oh my god, you are an idiot! At this moment, every pore in his body aches for retribution, for the archer to pay for the pain, the humiliation, and the defiance. Sir! Oh my god! Did he just... Jicha probes his wound, clenches his teeth, and with determination yanks the arrow out!
Jisha, I'll find a healer right away.
No worries. I'll tend to it myself.
With makeshift treatment that barely stops the bleeding, you fucking idiot. Oh my god! The young man ignores his wound and begins examining the cerulean arrow in his hand stained with his blood.
You said you wanted their weapon, right? Here you go. If my hunch is correct, a material this valuable wouldn't be entrusted to just anyone.
Yeah.
Only their leader would be deemed worthy of using such deadly arrows.
The enemy, seasoned in battle, wouldn't be careless enough to leave their weapons behind. On the other hand, taking their weapons by force has proven impossible. Therefore, the only viable method, while the arrow was undoubtedly shot by a seasoned archer, the target was not defenseless prey. The young man turns over the broken shaft, the icy aura of the cerulean arrowhead piercing his gaze.
Lord of Weaponry, huh? Great. I'm looking forward to our next encounter.
The Tanli clan has inhabited the snowy mountains for many generations, undefeated throughout the passing years. And their legacy remains unbroken to this day. Skeletons, blood, battlefield, Tanli people are no strangers to any of this. The origins of the invaders or their reasons matter not. They ensure that in each fight more blood is shed by the invaders than by their members. Thus the fame of the Lord of Weapons reverberates for hundreds of miles, causing all other clans to bow before him. Amidst the chaos, the towering figure meticulously collects arrows strewn across the battlefield, placing them back with care. Cerulean arrows are rare, and he never wanted to use these precious arrows until absolutely necessary. Once unleashed, his arrows have never missed their mark. For every shot taken, a life is claimed. After each victory, he retrieves the arrows from his fallen foes for the next combat. After examining the last course After examining the last corpse and securing the last arrow, he returns the quiver to his shoulder, glancing at the neatly arranged arrows. Suddenly, he halts his actions, examining the arrows once more. It is not due to his miscalculation. One of the sterling arrows, crafted by himself, is missing. Okay. Oh, thank God! I can finally not. Bleh! I can finally just use my own fucking units. Well, besides the support, because there was a forced person. I can't word. Okay, let me. You. Oh, if I can click the right
I
thing.
rarely engage in joint operations with others.
You.
Not even Cosmos would dare to boss me around like you do.
Grab him.
Need my help? Just ask.
Okay. I wonder what Chicha in the past is gonna use that arrow for. Because, yeah, I imagine the owner of the arrow's like, the fuck? God, my neck. I've got, ouch. Rendezvous. When we reach the base of Mount Tianchi, mist thickens, prompting us to continue on foot. As we step into Qingyu City, the first sound that greets us is the gentle gurgle of water. The landscape presents a blend of white clouds and snow against verdant mountains and sky. A 300-foot waterfall cascades into a 2,000-mile river's serenade. Subsequently, like blank paper waiting for ink, the scene fills with the hustle and bustle of life. Beams, eaves, tiles, abodes, bridges, roads, residences, edifices, halls, pavilions, all emerge one after another. A vivid painting unfurls, capturing the essence of bygone eras, portraying a grand tapestry of the beautiful city landscape. Oh, God, my neck. Despite its lacking residents, remnants of its past prosperity linger. Tables at roadside taverns hold untouched mugs as if their owners might return at any moment to resume their morning libations. Qian, unfamiliar with the city, studies the map in confusion. Oh God.
I've never been here before, but Shang mentioned someone will be picking us up.
Good. Oh God, my neck's killing me. Ah! Any idea who that might be?
I'm not really acquainted with her. What a hassle. It's annoying to think we're about to meet that pesky girl.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna stretch a little bit, just because my neck is killing me. At that moment, Zero gently tugs at my sleeve and I promptly quiet down. From deep within the mist, a faint buzzing noise reverberates. When all humans' voices disappear, the noise reminiscent of a dragonfly fluttering its wings becomes distinct as it draws nearer. Qian narrows her eyes as her lance pierces through the mist, accurately pinning the source of the noise against the wall. I don't know if you should have done that, lady. Next moment, a shriek pierces the air as a purple figure drops in front of us like a bolt of lightning. Oh god.
Kong! No! My Kong!
Turns out the noise comes from a drone-like contraption, and the girl who suddenly appeared is now lamenting over its wreckage. Oops. Oopsie doodles. She knees up as soon as she recognizes the person, returning to her usual casual demeanor. A friend of yours?
Well, this is the girl who picks us up. A weirdo who enjoys giving her drones names.
Weirdo? Who are you calling a weirdo? You ruined the grand entrance I had planned. And now you've got to fix my Kong.
Come to me.
I sit back and position myself next to Zero, staying out of range of any potential clashes. Looks like they know each other.
Well,
Calm down! Stop tugging on my collar! We have someone else here!
As she regains some of her composure.
Sorry, got a bit carried away.
She swiftly composes herself, adopting a more business-like demeanor.
Well, before I introduce myself, let me update Master Yuan Chuan on the situation here. Oh, and let's take a group photo first.
A purple-haired girl, who appears to immediately see us as her friends, rushes over to us while chattering, leaving no room for Zero or me to interject.
Say cheese!
Okay. Hold on. As the shutter clicks, three faces appear on her phone screen.
Alright. Oh, wait. I forgot to turn on the filter. Oh, that angle's not great. And my face looks huge. But why do the other two look so good? Taking photos is just mysterious. Let's take one more. And this time, you hold the phone up.
Why me? She adjusts the settings slightly and hands her cell phone to me. I simply accept the phone and follow her instructions.
Raise it higher? Yeah? Hey, lovely lady. Give us a smile. Or use your hand to lift the corners of your mouth. Just don't frown.
The shutter clicks again.
Perfect. These pics look great. I'm posting this now. Visitors from afar. The magical mix of Qian and Obed. Hashtag Qingyu City.
Lady, is this really
Hansa region. Hashtag daily. By the way, do you have social media accounts here? No? I'll sign you up. It's super easy. And don't forget to follow me.
Lady, we are in the middle of a possible country crisis. This is not the time to be a social media nut? I don't know.
Hey, snap out of it! Why did that old man even send you here?
Thank you, Sheen.
please don't post our head librarian's photo on any social media. That might cause trouble for us.
The purple-haired girl slumped down like a deflated balloon.
All right. Why is everyone in CAVE so stubborn and old-fashioned? It's the internet age, you know. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Tangzi from... Master Yuan Chuan asked me to escort you into the city because of the situation here. Yeah, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna replay this one line just because I accidentally clicked through it.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Tangzi from Weishu, and my friends call me Atsu. I've got 1 million followers on all social media platforms. Just hit that like button and follow me. Don't give me that look, Sin. Of course I remember what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. Ominous.
Since you're here, I believe you've sorted out the crisis in Sanglin City?
Yeah, it's mostly under control. Shang's handling the aftermath there. But it always feels like our opponent has the upper hand. So we're here to tackle the root of the problem. If we don't fix things here, Songlin City, or even the entire Grandeur River region won't see peace. By the way, does that old man have a plan?
You'll have to ask Master Yuan himself. Let's go. He's waiting for you.
Stupid fucking gnat.
Before we leave, I need to report to Master Yuan. Please wait here for a moment.
Please wait here for the moment. I'm gonna wander off immediately.
This is Tangsa speaking. Your Excellency? What's going on? The call just...
Got cut off?
Yes, the signals have been erratic since the cerulean vapor emerged. Let's try to move halfway up the mountain.
Oh, so let me know if my AC can be heard. I don't know if it's able to be picked up or not. Can my headphones stop trying to break on me?
Let's move. I need to get you back before sunset, or things will become much trickier.
I do have some stuff blocking the AC air from hitting the back of my mic, but I don't know if that helps any. Can I go down here? Yeah, no I can't. Red paper notices posted at the temple's entrance listing names of kind-hearted donuts as gesture of gratitude for... Oh, okay. Concentration temporary stream built to reach less than yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okey-doke. Evil snakes.
The mist clearing lamp has some serious suction power and could be incredibly useful in various situations.
That works.
Anyone out there? I'm stuck in here. Please, help me open this door.
Why are there still people stuck in the city?
Thanks, but I'm good. Thank you for opening the door. I can find my way back.
The old man turns down Sheen's offer and soon disappears.
Man, he walks fast. Something is weird about him, though.
He's from the Qian clan.
Oops. Anyway, let's leave them be. Those people are a bit mysterious. Qian clan?
Yep. Ancient clan in Qingyu City. We might bump into them again. Master Yuan has emphasized that we should respect their decision unless things get really hairy.
Okay. Let me just poke around a little bit. No chest? Aww.
Hold on. Is that a citizen who hasn't been evacuated yet?
Thank you for saving my skin.
You're welcome. Wait, aren't you the guy who told me to spare the lecture? I did ask you to leave, didn't I? Why are you still here?
What happened?
We're staying here because a kid from our clan sneaked off. I know this sounds arrogant. We were overly confident in our abilities. So, could you please help?
Certainly. Even if you hadn't asked, we were intending to help. Just head back and we'll find your child.
Huh? Are we really?
This could boost your reputation.
All right, fine. I'll post this.
Nope, I am not gonna listen to her yammer yammer that. Ah, jeez. Okay. Oh, fucking.
Mist is too dense. Even the mist clearing lamp won't help us here. There should be temporary purifiers nearby. Let's activate them.
The ancient purifiers in Qingyu City can be activated by using stage skill plus fog into it. Ah. Let me through.
Where's Dad?
Huh?
Too many crystal clusters this way. We need to find another route. Let's head down and take a detour.
Drifting stones capsizing the boats.
Alright, there's the kid. After defeating the beast influenced by cerulean water, a little boy rushes towards us and throws himself into the man's arms. Aww.
Thank you for saving the kid. I can never repay you enough. Please, join us in our humble abode and let us express our gratitude properly.
That's unnecessary. Just take your boy and leave Qingyu City. Even if you were hesitant to leave, you understand the situation now, right?
I'm afraid we can't leave. Qingyu City holds the legacy of my clan's ancestors. We can't just abandon it.
But we're not asking you to abandon your homeland. You can come back once everything is resolved, right?
But it's our duty to protect our homeland in times of danger.
This person. Didn't those crazy animals teach you anything?
I might not be a warrior, but we have skilled fighters. As long as we remain within our ancestral mansion, we will handle those beasts.
As he pulls Sheen aside.
You know, Sin, before leaving my sect, I heard that the Qian clan has deep roots in Qingyu City, and they're even more stubborn than the old-timers in my sect. Master Yuan also mentioned that the Qian people are unique, and if they choose to stay, we should leave them be.
What? What about their safety?
Master Yuan didn't spill many details, but he didn't seem too concerned. Maybe those people know how to look out for themselves. Anyway, according to Master Yuan, as long as the Qian people stick to their ancestral mansion, they should be fine.
Ugh, so annoying. Fine. Let's just follow that old man's words. Hey, we'll make sure you get home safely.
Thank you so much. This way, please. There's a shortcut to our ancestral mansion.
Okie dokie. Qingyu City, with its long history, is an ancient place steeped in time. The decorative patterns on the buildings along the way have long since faded, many barely recognizable I can't word! Barely recognizable beneath layers of vines. Yet one design remains clear, the red-crowned crane. I had been observing for a while, and this wasn't just my imagination. In Qingyu City, red-crowned crane motifs stood out far more than those of any other animals. But why had they withstood the patches of time while so many others had faded? Even here, in this place shrouded in cerulean vapor, the crane designs on the walls appeared as if they were about to break through the surface. Are cranes considered auspicious symbols?
Huh? Oh, you're asking about that. Yes, Qian does regard cranes as a symbol of good fortune, but they aren't worshipped in every household. Qingyu City is an exception. Now, what was the story again? I remember Lord Yuanquan mentioning it. Ah, yes. During the founding of Jixia's kingdom, a strange crane descended upon a mountain peak. The people at the time saw it as an auspicious omen, and they even recorded it in the history books. Later, the crane was kept in the palace gardens, though not in the usual sense. Back then, people revered this beautiful bird, allowing it to come and go as it pleased. Over time, it became linked to more and more legends. One account claims the crane was immortal, and as long as it remained on Mount Qianque, the dynasty founded by Jixia would never fall. But when it flew away and never returned, it would mark the end of Jixia's dynasty. Another tale tells that the crane's feathers would change colors over time. White for 500 years, then red for the next 500, followed by blue for another 500, before returning to white once again. The cyclical transformation was seen as a reflection of the eternal rise and fall of the world. But after Jixia's final journey and disappearance, the strange crane was never seen again. Over the years, people on Mount Qianque occasionally heard mysterious bird calls with no known source. It was believed to be the call of Jixia's crane. As the saying goes, the crane calls in the 9 gullies, its voice heard in the heavens. These are just things I've heard from others. If you're really interested, there's someone in Weisha named Ming Xiaomin who's an expert in this field. You could ask her when you get the chance. Enough of that. There are plenty of crane statues around here. We'll see more later. Let's go visit the ancestral home of Tianli. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Just as I'm about to catch up with Azzy and Jean, Zero, standing by my side, gazes skyward. What's wrong? Instinctively, I follow her gaze, catching a glimpse of a blurred figure amidst the clouds. A white feather drifts on the breeze, settling into my palm. It appears to be a tail plume from some enormous bird. As I twist the feather between my fingers and observe it, its cerulean hues flowing through the hollow shaft furrow my brow. Is this the feather of a crane? On darts from beneath Zero's cloak, delicately perching on my palm and inspecting the feather. Unusually, it refrains from blabbering this time, merely pecking at the feather, which then fragments into myriad light particles dispersing into the air. This feather feels ominous. I'll hold on to it for you.
Can you fix it?
We've entered the territory of some big player, and I'm afraid you've caught its attention already. This is how it marks its targets. If I were my former self, I'd be a piece of cake, but now... The bird stretches its beak high and yawns. Chirp. I'm just a little innocent bird in need of some good rest. Be careful and only wake me when absolutely necessary. You chubby chicken!
Hey, why are you still there? Come to me or you'll wander off into the mist.
Alright, I'm coming. High in the sky, the silhouette of a giant bird soared gracefully. It had witnessed countless things, remembered many, and forgotten even more. Beneath it, a thriving world unfolded like a painting. If it had memories, it would see that the mountains remained unchanged and the rivers flowed as they always had. The heavens, the earth, the sun, and the moon remained unaltered. Everything else had changed beyond recognition. Small seeds of the past, once scattered among the wild grass, had now blossomed into towering trees. The green rooftops, before being tarnished by rust, once gleamed with brilliance. The clothing, livelihood, spoken language, and written words of the people had all changed beyond recognition. It had journeyed thousands of miles and witnessed another sea where the stars formed different constellations. Its footprint had touched many lands, places where strange plants, fruits, and insects thrived. But for some reason it always returned here. Its life was no longer bound by the instinct to reproduce, and thus it did not need to migrate. Unlike Unlike migratory birds tethered by nesting habits, it was free. Still, whether decades or centuries passed, it always returned to this familiar place to see the sights once more. If it could read, it might describe this place as home. Like a magnet pointing north like the stars showing the way. The giant bird didn't know what it was waiting for. Every time it returned, fewer and fewer familiar things remained. This time should have been no different. Yet, amidst the bustling lives below, it felt, for the first time in ages, a faint but unmistakable sense of familiarity. Driven by curiosity, it approached the densely populated area, leaving a single feather behind. The giant bird didn't know why it did this, but just as a crow recognizes its own kin, its instincts told it that somewhere on the soil was a familiar face. Oh god, my neck. Okay. Hey! Okay, fine then. Where are you?
Need my help? Just ask.
Wait, I'm actually gonna back up right quick and just quickly check something. God, my head. Scrap that. Actually, frame 3.
Want to play a game of chess? Or a drinking game? Or a game of stones? We can play whichever one you'd like. After all, I invented most of the games in Qian many centuries ago.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get through all of chapter 6 tonight, just because it's probably very, very long. Also, for some reason, I can early access an extra thing. I'm not going to, just because I don't want spoilers for chapter 7. But I can early access, I guess, an interlude chapter? I don't know. I haven't poked it. And it's connected to the Vulcan's Grace, because I can complete that for an extra to complete a task to claim a weapon. I will note I am probably going to tap out around 10-ish my time, just because I'm starting to get a bit tired. Let's see how much story I can get through before 10. I at least want to see another flashback cutscene. Outlanders! Along the journey, the man claiming to be a Tan Li clansman seemed entirely at ease, conversing casually with us.
So, you're Outlanders, huh? It's a pity I can't give you the tour right now, but once the situation is sorted, I'll show you around the Royal Palace. For free.
Huh.
But isn't that a popular spot? Don't we need to buy tickets?
Well, visitors do, but we've been around for ages, and all the attractions in Qingyu City are free for us. I can arrange things a bit so you can enter as my relatives.
Oh! Oh. Jin appears astonished. Astonished what?
But isn't that like sneaking in? Saying what?
Well, let's call it flexible kinship. Yeah, you saved my boy, right? So you've given him a second chance at life, making you his godparents and my relatives. Wouldn't you agree?
While Qian struggles with the concept of flexible kinship, Ashi's eyes lit up.
Journey of a Tang sect disciple as a Qianli clan member in Qingyu City. Oh, this plan rocks. Guaranteed to reel in more followers.
And hey, if you're looking to get some ancient Qingyu-style souvenirs or traditional Tianli handicrafts, here's a tip. Skip the stalls and head straight online. They're all churned out by the same factory anyway.
Huh? But aren't you Tianli people live streaming the crafting of handicrafts?
The man rolls his eyes.
Seriously, who's got time for actual crafting nowadays? Sure, the few pieces showcased in the streams might be authentic, but the rest? Mass-produced. Why break a sweat when you could just tap a few buttons and rake in the cash? But, you know, factory-made ensures quality control and all that. If it's truly handmade, I doubt the quality.
I see.
He's just kidding, Zero.
But that's fraud!
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions. We're from the Tianli clan. All our designs are steeped in tradition, and we manually operate those buttons. So, what's fraudulent about our traditional Tianli handcrafts?
All right. What about the classic bronze wares in the antique market? Are they the real deal?
Well, the wares are made of real bronze, and the styles and patterns are genuinely classical. As for whether they are antique, let's think about it this way. When you adorn your space with these bronzes, it's all about the vibe. Who cares if they're truly antique when you've got that vibe, right?
Jeez. They say you Qianli people are stubborn. But you know what? You're staying current much better than the old-timers in my sect.
Thanks for the compliment. It's all about making ends meet, you know?
Qian notices the weapons carried by the Tianli residents and changes the subject.
Your weapons are quite unique. I've never seen weapons like these before.
Just some items handed down from our ancestors. Solid and dependable. Nothing too flashy.
You talk a lot about your ancestors. Is your tradition a big deal for you?
Absolutely. We're an ancient tribe, and tradition runs in our veins. How could we have survived through the ages without holding on to our heritage? Honestly, our ancestors prohibited us from leaving Qingyu City. Despite the changes over the centuries, our clan has remained steadfast since the city's construction. We thought we'd seen everything in the world, but truth be told, this is the first time I've encountered beasts with metal scales.
Hold on. What did you say? You saw metal scales on those beasts?
Yeah, didn't you notice? Oh, I see. Only a few of them have developed those metal scales, while most still appear normal, just a bit unusual in size and skin color.
Ooh. Hey, looks like these Tianli people can spawn anomalies. Chirp, chirp. Zero, keep this chubby chicken in line. Chirp, how rude. Shouldn't a cute little bird like me always be welcomed with open arms?
Quiet down.
Chirp, chirp. A couple of flaps of bird vanishes into the
Mind if we swing by your place for a bit? We'd love to learn more about the metal on those beasts.
Of course. I was planning to greet you as our esteemed guests.
By the way, is your walkway sturdy enough?
Absolutely! It's rock solid. Crafted by our clan, tested for durability and safety, capable of bearing tons.
Gosh, I just hope we don't end up victims of your traditional craftsmanship.
Wait, the ground is shaking. Take my hand, Sia.
Debris falling. Watch out!
Phew! Those pesky monkeys must be playing around!
That boulder is too huge. Move back. I can't stop it.
Ow.
We're almost there! Our ancestral mansion is just up ahead!
When will these things ever end? Are you opening a monkey zoo here or something?
Now is the
Enough with the sarcasm! Just throw your weapons!
Who's being sarcastic now? I'm running low on ammo.
I know it's urgent, but let's not panic! Help me! Patriarch! Help me out! If I don't make it, Patriarch, please save my kid! Save the future of our clan! Save the future of Qian!
God! Oh God! Huh? Oh, that's one of the permanents. Nope, I don't. Okay, good. She does ultimate damage while healing herself. I don't care.
What a relief. You can all rest easy now. No, our patriarch is here.
Patriarch of the Qian clan.
That's right. I can't say much about his other talents, but when it comes to fighting, he's second to none.
Wait, that's a he? Is that a fucking he? That looks like a girl! The teenager strolls over. Although still in adolescence and not quite tall, his eyes exude a commanding presence. For a moment I thought my door had opened.
Leecher, the patriarch of the Qian clan.
Okay! Okay!
I thank you for saving my people, outsiders.
Okay. Okey-doke. Oh, here's another flashback scene! Oh god, what fucking... Did I really just mess with my window? Hang on. I messed with my window size. Can you just give me a moment? I gotta fix this. I don't know how I did that. I accidentally clicked off and I guess I dragged something. Yeah, don't mind the scuff. Well, I think I made it too big. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Okay, what fucking... What? Okay, sir, what fucking problems are you getting yourself into? Yeah! Yeah! Hopefully, if Ruri's commission's up next month, I can get we can at least get that initial design for her done. So we can get it, so we can get a PNG of her later. Blooming Vetched? I can't say that word. The mountains remain ageless, unless burdened by the weight of snow. It is autumn when cold winds dispel all warmth under those snowy peaks. Along a rugged mountain path, a lone figure in black trudges onward. At the path's end, the towering figure gazes down. Sensing that gaze, the figure in black pauses, looking up. Ji-Cha, what are you
I've
doing?
confirmed there's only one of them, Lord of Weaponry. This could be a trap. Do we take the...
Ready your bows, but do not release any arrows without my command.
Sir? 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 It is fucking cold and you're on a mountain. Why don't you have your fucking coat on fully? You are an idiot.
Yeah.
Unsure if it's his imagination, but the towering figure feels as if the lone wanderer below shares a glance with him and offers a gentle smile. Soon a melodious voice drifts on the wind, drawing closer until it becomes distinct.
Amidst blooming vetch, my steps take flight, my love's words a promise bright. Yet the year's end draws near, his absence whispers a lingering fear.
Ji-Cha, what are you doing?
Amidst blooming vetch, I wander, my love's words, a promise to ponder. Yet his return remains unseen, my concerns linger in between.
Knock the arrow.
Okay. Huh? Okay. I have no clue. Despite facing drawn bows and gleaming arrowheads, the young man boldly strides into the center of the encirclement.
Halt there, stranger. State your business.
Xixia, the chieftain of the Qi clan, greets the Tianli clan patriarch. Aiming arrows at a guest isn't exactly our idea of hospitality.
Do you realize your predicament? A word from me, and you'll meet your end.
Yet here I am, alive and well. So, we still have a chance to talk this through, right?
You've got some nerve.
Ow.
I am Legion.
Upon hearing this, the young man retrieves a cerulean arrowhead from his pocket, placing it at his feet.
I've brought only this humble gift. Please accept it as a gesture of goodwill.
Legion simply scoffs at the arrowhead.
I crafted this arrowhead with my own hands. You took it from me, and now you're calling it a gift.
We've clashed 27 times, and only once have you left one of these arrows on the battlefield. The one that lodged in my shoulder, to be precise. I figured this arrowhead must hold such significance that even the Lord of Weaponry wouldn't wish to discard it. So I've come to return it personally. Is my sincerity not a gift?
Let's cut to the chase. What exactly brings you here?
I've come to propose a truce.
Legion bursts into laughter.
A truce. I don't recall being defeated by your people. Do you really believe you hold the upper hand to propose a truce?
Ji-Cha's smile remains unwavering.
It's true that you've got superior armor and weapons, and we struggle to match your military might. However, we have vast lands and numerous people. While we may lose many battles, all it takes is one victory over you. You may keep winning, but one defeat, and you'll lose it all. Winter is approaching, and your recent focus on us may leave you short on manpower for hunting and winter preparations. Can you tough it out?
You think threats like that will intimidate me?
I'm sure you caught the melody I sang earlier.
Yeah. But I don't quite get that vetch, or whatever.
Vetch is a plant with purple flowers, and it's edible. It thrives where the Great River flows, much warmer than here. That's where our journey began, all the way upstream to your territory. From the lands of endless winters to the fields blooming with vetch. It's all our territory. You know I speak the truth. With our lands tenfold yours and our people 100 times as many, we will prevail in the end. Even the toughest dam won't hold back a relentless river forever. But that's not what I'm after. That song is called Blooming Vetch, a popular tune among my people. The war is about to end, yet for some reason it doesn't. The end of the year is around the corner, yet the soldiers haven't returned home.
Your people are longing for home.
Exactly. If this continues, both sides will suffer even greater losses. That's why I'm here. Let's end this war once and for all. We aim to unite, not obliterate. We don't seek an endless conflict.
What exactly do you seek?
Qian gazes intently at Li Jun.
We seek a world where our clans can coexist and prosper in peace, without the need for battle or starvation.
Li Jun contemplates for a long moment.
All right, but under one condition.
Please, go ahead.
You show courage by coming here alone. However, in our tradition, once a war begins, there is no middle ground.
Oh god.
Only victory or defeat. So, you and I will have a final showdown.
Just the two of us?
Yes. If I lose, we will yield to you.
Fine. And if you win, we will leave immediately and never return again.
Good. It's settled then.
3 claps of our hands to seal our pact. If either breaks it, he shall be cursed by both heaven and earth.
Dismissing his companions, Li Jun walks up to Qian. Two exchange a glance and raise their hands. The claps resound like war drums echoing through the valley.
What weapon will you use? I remember breaking your sword in our last duel.
Qian sheathes the shattered sword.
You've got a good memory. With my clan struggling to find an intact weapon, I'm left with this half-burnt stick.
You're quite straightforward.
No harm in being honest with you.
His casual demeanor bordering on arrogance causes Li Jun to frown in displeasure.
We have plenty of cerulean crystal swords. Choose one for yourself.
You're giving me a weapon.
Of course. The Lord of Weaponry is not one to take advantage of his opponent's mishap.
He returns an equally arrogant look to Qian.
The outcome won't change regardless. If I win too easily, it will be dull for me. And you'll die without a proper fight.
Qian's smile fades, replaced by sheer excitement in his eyes. Sir, are you a little stupid? I think he's a little stupid. Then again, he's young here, so. When Qian speaks again, the authority of Chieftain fades from his voice, giving way to the raw bloodlust of a warrior.
That'll be your last mistake, Legion.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No! I have to wait until the next oh, god damn it. I want to see more. Okay, let's just summon right quick. And grab the rewards. God, my head is starting to hurt first. I don't know if it's because my sinuses. Yeah. So, I guess I'll... might do some off stream, I don't know. Though I also have to prepare for tomorrow because I'm going to be streaming Limbus and... Oh boy! Oh boy, that might actually go to like 11 o'clock tomorrow. Depends on how long it takes. I mean, I'm already about halfway through the dungeon last I checked. So, I might wrap it up quicker than I think, but I'd rather not make assumptions. Okay, how many pulls do I have? Okay, you know what, I'll actually... Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna do another story node, but I am gonna... you know what? No, I don't know if this is a repeating banner, so I'm not actually gonna pull on it right this second. You know what? I don't particularly care if I get this character either way, but I can. But the pity does carry over because that's from the last couple pulls I did on G-Chad's banner. I'll actually do a 10 pull and see what happens. Okay, looks like it's just purple. And I got a copy of Qian. Okay. That works for me. I still have a lot of this to do later, but I'll do that later. Okay, can I level up any of his stuff? No, I cannot. Let me go to her then. And skill. I'll actually use the last of my resin for that. And just... Excuse me, oh my word. Okay.
The so-called immortality and the so-called
what's
dragon.
complaining over here? Oh, I got a copy of Qian, so it's gonna bitch to me about this. Okay. Okay, have it. I'm gonna wrap up.
Similarly, I'd like you to promise me one thing as well. I hope you can live a long, stable, and healthy life.
Aww. Okay. And I'm gonna end stream because I'm getting getting a bit tired. I'm gonna get us over to the not the just chatting screen. I'm gonna get the stream ending screen. So give me a second. But I hope everyone had a good time. Was a bit scatterbrained at the beginning because I was doing stuff that wasn't related to the story. So, ugh. I'm definitely gonna probably do stuff off stream, not necessarily tonight, but later probably. But I hope everyone had a good night. I hope you have a good rest of your night / day, whatever time zone it is for you. I will be back here streaming Limbus Company tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know the time zone for any other... I don't know the time for any other time zone. So, there's that. But I shall see you all tomorrow. And I hope the audio wasn't too fucky-wucky. Because I did fiddle around with it a bit. But, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Bye!